Hey Derek, I've got this piece of paper here, and I'm seeing they've got like in the fives, a rate in the fives. I mean, can you match that, or what do I need to know about this?
Well, just like we've been talking about, Brian, is that get it in writing, but then also you got to make sure you know what your fees are on that, because most people are, we've talked about this before, most people are rate smart but fees ignorant. So they may not look, when you see that you've got 2.5% in points to get that interest rate, that's not a good thing in this market, because again, if you look at the number here,
thousands of dollars.
Yes, that's over, what's that? That's over $10,000 just to get that rate. Now folks, in this environment, there's no way you want to pay $10,000 extra just to get a better interest rate. So shop around, get it in writing, make sure you're holding people accountable, because there's a lot of lenders out of town that will tell you whatever they want to tell them. There's no accountability. We work local. We're going to make sure we're taking care of these guys and any other realtor partner that we work with. So our word means something, and we put it in writing. We're going to stand behind it. Don't be fooled by a 5.99 or a 6 1/4 or 6.5. There's always going to be fees in there, so get it in writing.
Really important to pay attention to that part, and it's always like the big headline is not always the truth, right? You need to read down a little bit deeper.
That's right, and a lot of these companies are paying to get their advertising on the internet. So how are they going to pay for that? They've got to generate calls, they've got to generate emails, they've got to hook you in to try and make the money on it. And then again, I've seen it a ton of times over the years. In my 22 years, they'll ask for $1,000 up front for the appraisal or for the processing, and then they promise you a rate, they don't deliver on that rate. Oh, sorry, we're going to keep your $1,000. And what are you going to do? So there's a lot of abuses that go on out there. So stay local, stay with people that you trust. Make sure your real estate professional is referring over people that they've worked with, that they've vetted, that they know are solid and are going to do a great job for you.
So, and I think to understand further, that $100 difference in a monthly payment, if you're paying $10,000 in fees, takes you another 100 months to get that money back. So you're looking at 8-9 years to be able to make the money back that you pay on the front side to have a lower payment. So it rarely makes sense to pay that much, to your point.
That's right, Tyler. And again, we're hoping, most experts are thinking in 12 to 18 months we're going to be in the low fives, maybe the high fours, and you're going to be out of that rate. So pay as little closing costs as you can to get a decent rate, to get a payment that you can live with, or do that 2-1 buy down that we talked about if you really want to do that. But then look to refinance in 12 to 18 months and get into those much better interest rates.